All right, Sandy me up.
So you know it's gonna be a clean one.
What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most mysterious show on the internet. My name is Riley, and as always, I am joined by my vivacious co-host, Graydon.
That's me.
Today, we're getting educational. In HIVEMIND's first foray into pseudoscience, we've taken a deep dive into astrology.
The esoteric realm.
I want to preface this video by saying we don't necessarily believe in astrology.
In fact, I'm gonna go as far as to say that I categorically disagree with it.
But in these uncertain times, I found a lot of us are grasping for any semblance of structure. You know what I mean? So when we started looking into astrology and doing a little bit of research, we started to wonder, what is the most famous rapper in each zodiac sign? What is the most common zodiac sign for a rapper to have? And is there a sign possibly that has no famous rappers? All of those questions and more will be answered in today's video. Before we get into it, like the video, and if you actually like it, make sure you subscribe, and then click the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. In this one, we're gonna focus on the star sign, or the sun sign, which is the most common birth sign. So it's based on your birthday.
The one you know.
The reason we're gonna ignore the moon and rising sign is because we would need a little bit more information. But if any of the rappers included in this video wanna send me their birth time and the hospital they were born in, I'll get your birth chart popping. All right?
All right, let's get into it.
All right, let's go in astrological order. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go the way the astrological year goes.
The first one there, Aries. So people born between March 21st and April 20th.
The most famous Aries rapper is Chance the Rapper.
Aries, or the ram, as its symbol is, like all signs, has positive and negative characteristics. The positives for Aries being adventurous, energetic, pioneering, courageous, confident, and quick wit.
Okay.
The negative characteristics can be selfish, quick-tempered, impulsive, impatient, and daredevilish.
Daredevilish. Other Aries rappers include Quavo, T Grizzly, Lil Nas X, Ski Mask the Slump God, Bad Baby, and Juicy J.
Okay.
All right, do we see, first of all, any commonalities between the rappers in this category? And then also, do they fit with the description of this?
Quavo and Chance love teaming up.
Quavo and Chance they do songs together.
Yeah, and they're both, I would say they're both pop artists in that rap genre.
And then you got Lil Nas X,
very much a pop guy too.
Fills that void. And Juicy J has kind of forayed into the pop world too.
Yeah,
He's on that Katy Perry song.
For sure. Eat your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Chance is definitely the best dancer out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, worst dancer of all time, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's see if any of the characteristics match up. Would you say?
Okay.
First one that stuck out to me is pioneering. I see Chance as a total pioneer.
He definitely is a pioneer, that's for sure.
Courageous and confident. I see that, but that's kind of goes for most
a lot
artists.
of people, yeah. I mean, T Grizzly was a pioneer in a certain way too. He took like that Detroit sound like worldwide
right to the forefront.
Yeah, I mean,
the more fun ones, the negatives.
The negatives, yeah.
Selfish, impulsive, impatient.
Man, I can only think of Bad Baby. You know?
Yeah, those all work for her. Quick-tempered.
Quick-tempered, right? Catch me outside. How about that?
Yep.
How about that? You know
How
what
about
I mean?
that?
All right, let's get into the next one.
All right, next up we got Taurus, or the bull. These are people born April 21st to May 20th.
The most famous Taurus rapper is Travis Scott.
All right, some positive characteristics about the Taurus is they're patient, they're reliable, they're loving, warm-hearted, persistent, and determined.
Okay.
Some of the negative characteristics, they can be jealous,
okay,
possessive, resentful, inflexible, greedy, and self-indulgent.
Okay. Other Taurus rappers include 6ix9ine, Rico Nasty, YNW Melly, Meek Mill, and Machine Gun Kelly.
These are all kind of wild cards in their own respect.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, these are unpredictable for me. These are very unpredictable artists. So we got Melly and 6ix9ine. These are the most cons we got.
Yeah.
For sure. I think Taurus means
yeah, what are the cons again? Just read those.
Jealous, possessive, resentful, inflexible, greedy, and self-indulgent.
Oh, okay.
And they're skinny too, so I see how inflexible works. They're all skinny.
Yeah, they're all inflexible. Well, I mean, 6ix9ine was reliable for Billboard. He really was hitting Billboard over and over and over.
Determined, too.
Determined, yeah.
You gotta be determined to be a blood in Bushwick.
Interesting.
So I've heard.
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, not me, but
Okay, Gemini or the twins, says Astrological Cafe.
Right.
The dates you got to be born May 21st to June 20th to be a Gemini.
The most famous Gemini rapper is Kanye West.
He is famous as all hell. The positive characteristics associated with Gemini sun signs, is that what we're on, right?
Yep.
They are versatile, they're adaptable, they're communicative, they're witty, they're intellectual, and they're eloquent.
Okay.
The negative characteristics are that they are nervous, they are tense, superficial, inconsistent, and cunning, which I
feel like is a positive. Yeah.
But I guess you can be negatively cunning.
That's,
like if you're like,
oh, sneaky. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
conniving.
Yeah.
Right. Conniving would be the word, I think. Okay. Other Gemini rappers include Kendrick Lamar, which Kanye and Kendrick were. I mean,
we had a tough decision to make there, but we made it.
Right. Okay. So we got Kendrick Lamar, Gunna, Trippie Redd, Sway Lee, Takeoff, Macklemore, Kodak, Andre 3000, Tay-K, Tupac, G-Eazy, and Young Bands. So this Gemini put up a run to be the most common rapper sign, with 2 other competing signs we'll get to later.
And going into it, we thought Gemini would be the first.
Right. It's like kind of the most artistic, but also maybe it has like the most negative connotations of any sign, because I think they think two-faced is like the number one thing you hear about a Gemini person.
Superficial.
But Kanye and Kendrick have both talked about being Geminis in their music.
Intellectual, eloquent, versatile, adaptive, communicative, witty. Those are all like hitting it home for me.
And a lot of these people, to me, stand out as kind of having a special quality to them.
Yeah.
Like there's something magnetic about them. Almost all of them, except for maybe G-Eazy. But yeah, he's kind of the opposite of that. But the negative signs, I definitely can see how people, especially superficial, stood out to me when you hear Kanye's name. But Kendrick is very much the antithesis of that. He's not superficial in any way, it seems like.
No, but I like inconsistent as a negative trait too for all of them, because it's kind of like they kind of seem to go by the ebb and flow of their own lives, and it's not always like, well, we're gonna get this album this date. It's not like a Drake schedule to their output.
I know what you mean.
The output is always kind of like, whoa, where are we going next? Where are you gonna take us next?
But every time Kendrick and Kanye drop, they are the most consistently quality, but you never know what you're gonna get for sure. So
no one saw a gospel album coming.
No, and no one saw To Pimp a Butterfly, a jazz rap album coming in 2015. So
and here we are.
Okay,
next up, the Cancer or the Crab.
The crab?
Yeah, it's a crab. Cool. You got to be born between June 21st and July 22nd. Okay. Right in the heat of the summer.
The most famous Cancer rapper is Post Malone.
Yeah.
Hard to even really call him a rapper, but that's what we got. So.
Traits include drug addiction, high singing, Bob Dylan fan clubbing,
face tattoos.
No, positive characteristics associated with the Cancer sun sign. They're emotional, they're loving, intuitive, imaginative, shrewd, and protective. How shrewd got in the positive connotations, I don't really know.
Protective, too, kind of seems, whatever.
Maybe this is a weird one.
All right.
The negatives being they are easily changeable or moody, they're touchy, they're overbearing, and clingy.
Wow. Okay. Other Cancer rappers include NASCAR Aloe, 50 Cent, Pop Smoke, and Young Lean. Kind of a short list here.
Weird list,
I guess 50 and Pop Smoke having the same sign makes sense to me because they seem similar. Young Lean, NASCAR, and Post Malone. Just an interesting.
Couldn't be any more different.
I can't really tie them together. But yeah, Post Malone, also fun fact, born on July 4th. Very fitting. Yeah. Independence Day.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. That is the most
American rapper I've ever heard of. So.
Yeah. But, Post being moody makes sense. Being over emotional or clingy, I can see. Seems like it. But being intuitive and imaginative and loving also seem true.
Right.
He seems like a guy I'd like to hang out with.
Yeah,
but
I can agree with that.
when I was done hanging out, it seemed like he might want to stick around. Or,
Yeah.
like, hey, man, you care if I watch a movie while you go to your room or something?
Maybe he texts you a little too soon after you leave. He's like, oh, like, you know.
Isn't this funny? I'm like, geez.
Maybe he calls you his brother the first time he's with. He's like, this is my brother. Like, you know, that type
I'd
of
die
deal.
for you.
I would take a 40 caliber thing to my head, whatever. You know, I would stab a woman for you. Who do you want me to stab? Like
Clingy.
that type of deal. Clingy. Yeah. Also, I will say that a lot of parents out there probably see NASCAR Aloe as a cancer to society. So that could, right.
That works. Up next, we got Leos. Dates being July 23rd to August 22nd.
Okay.
The Leo's sign, obviously, is the lion.
The lion. Okay. The most famous Leo rapper is Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, no doubt. Here are some positive characteristics associated with the Leo sign. They can be generous, creative, enthusiastic, broad-minded, and faithful. I kind of like those ones.
Yeah, nice.
Negatives, pompous, patronizing, bossy, and dogmatic.
Ooh.
Okay, I can see this. Creative and enthusiastic, broad-minded. Uzi.
Now, what does dogmatic mean? That's like those little they were like the little radios that like they have. It's like a little robot dog that walks. Is that right? The dogmatic. Mm-hmm. I apologize. Other Leo rappers include Young Thug, Chief Keef, Lil B, Lil Pump, Tierra Whack, The Kid Laroi, Lil Skies, Bobby Shmurda, and Nipsey Hussle.
This is a big one. This is a big section.
Yeah, big section. Also, very hard to choose between Young Thug, Chief Keef, Lil B,
Nipsey,
and Uzi.
Yeah, that's
We tried
tough.
to pick maybe the most relevant right now. So
Yeah.
Uzi is the talk of the town, so we picked him. But all of these are viable candidates, the ones we just named.
Generous sticks out to me too. Uzi's always like offering to pay people's college.
College in the mall, that was cool.
Creative, enthusiastic, broad-minded. Those are the ones that are really sticking out to me.
By the way, Uzi, we are trying to trick out this studio a little bit. Maybe like a lighting rig or some picture frames.
Kind of like a fat head, but instead of a football player, it's an anime character.
Oh, that would be, yeah. Or I was thinking maybe a fern, but then we kind of rig like fake fruit ornaments to them so we can kind of like pick them as props throughout the videos, you know? Yeah. Maybe chip our tooths or whatever.
Shout out
yeah.
Curb.
Shout out Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The negatives, though, are kind of funny words here.
I think so, too.
Pompous and patronizing. Who's the most pompous person in there?
I guess I'd go with Lil Pump, maybe. Pretty pompous guy.
Pompous makes me feel like I can see Pump like maybe patronizing me, but pompous is like I think a aristocracy almost like and no one in here is really giving me those vibes. Maybe Lil Skies because I hate him.
Oh, see, I feel for Lil Skies. I think he's just been through the ringer a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
he has
all.
been through the ringer.
You know, all of these. I mean, I personally like Leos. I mean, I'm dating a Leo. I saw Faithful on there, which is good. You know, that's comforting for me.
That
just
is
to read,
comforting.
you know. But yeah.
Oh wait, no, that one was actually on Virgo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean.
Yeah,
These are all like likable characters in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, specifically Tierra Whack, Chief Keef, Young Thug, Lil B, all beloved. Nipsey Hussle, very beloved.
Chief, yeah.
Bobby Shmurda, even amongst despite his crimes, people really root for Bobby
That's
Shmurda.
true.
So I think this is like a legend category in a lot of ways. We'll see how the Kid Laroi fares, but
Yeah, we will. We will see that. What do we got up next? Virgos?
Virgos.
These are dates August 23rd through September 22nd. Who's the most famous?
The most famous Virgo rapper is Playboi Carti. What's the logo, by the way?
Virgin.
Ooh, so
Which
a
we
bunch
all
of
know.
virgins in this
Yeah,
category.
Bunch of virgins.
Interesting. Nerds.
Yeah,
Dorks.
Kind of makes sense. Nerdy dorks.
Nerdy dorks. All right, let's read what they got.
Their positive characteristics are modesty, meticulous, reliable, practical, and like shy or kind of coy.
Coy. Okay.
Negative characteristics, they are fussy, they worry, they're overcritical, they're harsh, and they can be perfectionists.
Interesting. Other Virgo rappers include Lil Yachty, YBN Cordae, Wiz, Lil Tecca, and 2 Chainz. Once again, I would like to reiterate, they are all dorks. So modest, I think modest is an interesting one because all of these rappers...
Pretty flashy.
I don't think they are.
I mean,
Oh, Yachty. Yeah, Yachty.
I mean, Cardi,
2
Yachty,
Chainz. Yeah, never
2
mind.
Chainz.
They are flashy.
They are pretty flashy.
Not really.
Wiz is modest.
Wiz and Corday
Modesty.
as modest. Lil Tecca, very modest.
Yeah.
Dude is a dork. He
Yeah.
fits. He's a virgin. 100%.
That's true.
That's a fact. I guess
I can definitely see perfectionist applying to some of them, like as sloppy or careless as you might think Cardi and Yachty and like maybe even 2 Chainz on occasion is. I feel like those are guys that really like get it done.
they care about their craft. Yeah.
Okay, Libras, September 23rd through October 22nd, getting into the fall here. Who's our most famous Libra?
The most famous Libra rapper is Lil Wayne.
The symbol here for Libra is the scales.
Yep.
The weight. Positive characteristics associated with them is they are diplomatic, romantic, charming, sociable, and idealistic.
Okay.
Negative characteristics can be indecisiveness, gullible, easily influenced, and flirtatious, which I'm going to go ahead and put in the positive category.
All right, and before we get into this list of rappers, the most famous host of HIVEMIND that is a Libra is me.
Shit. Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know you were famous.
Well, the most famous host of this show that is a Libra. So that kind of
Oh, so that makes me the most famous co-host.
Right. Well, we'll get to your sign though. We're not there yet.
go.
All right, for sure, for sure. Okay. The other Libra rappers are Eminem, Cardi B, 21 Savage, NBA YoungBoy, Roddy Ricch, Josiah, A$AP Rocky, Doja Cat, Lil Tracy, Snoop Dogg, T.I., Krayshawn, and Lil Darky.
Okay, so this is our biggest category.
Well, it might be. There's another competitor later on. But
Okay, this seems like a lot, though.
this is a laundry list, honestly.
That is a lot. I really like diplomatic for this one.
I don't think this many people could have anything in common. Like,
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's just...
From the most famous, I like diplomatic for President Carter. President Carter. Sociable. I don't see any of these people as antisocial. Maybe Tracy. I don't know.
Roddy Ricch actually said to forgive him for being antisocial, so...
And we did.
Right. Yeah, I definitely forgive him.
Yeah, it's all right with us. Idealistic, I can see that. Darky for sure.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Romantic. Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, definitely romantic.
Tracy, romantic, yeah. Cardi B seems like a
Cardi B
romantic.
seems romantic,
She definitely
yeah.
gives me romantic vibes.
She's definitely gullible too, and that's in the negative one.
Damn, I didn't know I was gullible. That's crazy.
And flirtatious. I see some of these as being.
There's some flirts.
Josiah is definitely a big flirt.
Josiah's a big flirt.
Total
definitely.
flirt.
Total flirt. Doja Cat is flirty, bro.
Flirty, maybe a little indecisive as well.
Indecisive. I will say that as a Libra, I know that one's real.
Yeah.
I have spent way too much time in a gas station snack aisle. Like, and that's like, I know that's like the, you know, thing you like, whatever, but I'm serious. I cannot, I'm in there and I'm like, I don't fucking know. Just like, it's literally the scales, dude.
I would say you're charming as well.
Oh, thank you. I hope you guys think so too.
They don't.
All right, well, okay.
Up next, we got the Scorpios, who are born between October 23rd and November 22nd. Who's the most famous?
The most famous Scorpio is Drake.
Bullshit. Their symbol is
The Scorpion.
obviously a scorpion, little poisonous bastards. Their positive characteristics, they can be determined, powerful, passionate, exciting, magnetic. You said that earlier, and I was
yeah.
like, it's coming. Negative being they can be jealous, resentful, compulsive, obsessive, and secretive. And now if this doesn't hit Drake on the head, I don't know what does.
All right. Other famous Scorpio rappers are Frank Ocean, Future, Lil Peep, NLE Choppa, Tyga, and French Montana.
We've got some greats in here.
Some greats and specifically magnetic greats.
For sure.
Think about how long Frank Ocean can go without dropping an album and people still just so attached to him.
Yep.
You can also think of how much Future was able to take kind of an underdog sound to the biggest level,
Yep.
radio.
Lil
like
Peep,
pop.
too.
And Lil Peep, maybe the most magnetic figure of the underground.
Yeah.
So I
Most
definitely see that. I really also wish it said compulsive and then obsessive. I wish those were
Obsessive compulsive.
obsessive compulsive. So they're all OCD also. That's your diagnosis.
All right. My sign, baby. These folks are born November 23rd through December 21st.
All right. The most famous Sagittarius rapper is Jay-Z.
My man Blue. Hove.
Okay, what's the logo here?
Sag, it's the archer. The archer who is half man, half horse.
Never really got into that show.
Yeah, no, me either. Not really. Not my style.
All right.
Positive characteristics around Sagittarius. They are optimistic, free-loving, jovial, good humor, honest, and philosophical.
Okay.
Negative characteristics are they are careless, irresponsible, tactless, and restless.
Wow.
I know,
okay.
kind of hit it home there too. Huh?
Right. So before we get into the other rappers on this list, the most famous HIVEMIND co-host that is a Sagittarius is Graydon.
That's me, my brother.
All right. Other Sagittarius rappers are Lil Baby, Nicki Minaj, Offset, Juice WRLD, A Boogie, YB and Namir, and Snot.
That's a good list.
Yeah. I
These
kind of want
work.
to. Yeah, I kind of want to look at if these people are funny, because it says jovial, you know, that's
Good
a big
humor.
deal. Good humor.
I see Jay-Z as a good humored guy.
Jay-Z has good, yeah, definitely good humored. A lot of these other guys don't strike me as funny at all, though. Snot is definitely funny, but like
Juice WRLD like always seemed to be like pretty goofy.
I could see Juice WRLD as jovial, but like
Snot's hilarious.
Snot is hilarious. That's for sure. I said that. But like Lil Baby, Nicki Minaj, Offset, A Boogie, and YB and Amir are like can't find humor anywhere. Honestly.
I would say Offset could be in the jovial category. I've seen some of his like gaming streams and stuff, and he seems to act like pretty happy-go-lucky.
Didn't he used to like dance too, like Michael?
Yeah.
He, like dance like Michael Jackson or whatever. Yeah,
I can see that as jovial.
Okay,
I'm really starting to believe.
Are you?
Yep. Capricorns. They are born December 22nd to January 19th. Who's the most famous?
The most famous Capricorn rapper, or the most famous Rapricorn, is DaBaby.
And ironically enough, the Capricorn symbol is the goat.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, what are the characteristics?
The positive ones are they can be prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, and careful. Negatives, they can be pessimistic, grudging, or fatalistic.
Fatalistic. Interesting. Very short list here. The other Capricorn rappers we were able to find are Mac Miller and Polo G.
Yep. Very short list.
So if you are a Capricorn out there and you're thinking of becoming a rapper, you are against all odds. Quit today.
Literally. Just stop.
Please quit.
Just stop. Prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, careful.
So
prudent, we'll skip over that one because neither of us know what it means.
right.
Yeah, I can see it.
Wait, you said patient?
Yep.
Well, DaBaby blew up when he was 27.
Yeah.
Could definitely see that as some patience. He was trying forever.
And like definitely ambitious too.
Yeah.
If you're 25 and you haven't made it yet.
And Mac Miller's like the last half of his career was
definitely
characterized
ambitious.
by ambition. Yeah, that was the thing. All right, let's move on to Aquarius.
One of my favorite signs for whatever reason. These people are born January 20th through February 19th.
The most famous Aquarius rapper is J. Cole.
Wow, I thought you were going to say Logic. I thought we agreed on that.
No, sorry.
All right, well, the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, as we all know. Their positive characteristics are friendly, humanitarian, honest, inventive, and independent. Negative being they can be contrarians, perverse,
Disgusting.
unemotional, and detached.
Wow, real ketamine users, these guys.
Kind of sound like me.
Other Aquarius rappers include XXXTentacion, Logic, Denzel Curry, Gucci Mane, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Mosey, Blueface, The Weeknd, Kid Cudi, and Rick Ross.
Oh, I can see perverse and contrarian coming in there.
A little bit, for sure.
But then like friendly and inventive. Inventive for sure. Gucci Mane, very inventive.
Denzel Curry, super
Kid
inventive. Kid Cudi, very inventive. I see that. Aquarius was where I thought would maybe compete, but I was wrong. Libra
cleared
ran
it up.
away. So
There's a lot of Aquariuses though.
it was, yeah.
Aquarians.
Right, okay.
Aquarians.
All right, let's move on to our last
Isn't
sign.
that the plural of it? Aquarians. Don't you add like an I-A-N
It's
to it?
equestrians.
Pisces.
Yeah, okay.
February 20th to March 20th. Their symbol's the fish.
The fish. Okay, the most famous Pisces rapper is Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, I love this first positive characteristic.
Right.
Imaginative,
Right.
sensitive, compassionate, kind, and sympathetic.
Oh, nice.
Negative, they're escapists, idealistic, vague, and weak-willed.
Wow. Tyler really does like going on those bike rides and stuff, and he's
definitely vague, too.
He's an
I think.
escapism junkie, though.
And he can be vague. Like, I mean, Igor's theme in general
Right.
Like without him there is like just really vague. It's like a man in a wig.
But it's a breakup album.
Sure, yeah.
You know? But the other Pisces rappers here are Lil Dicky, Earl Sweatshirt, Jack Harlow, and YG.
I like that Earl and Tyler share a sign.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Super imaginative, both those guys. And
Both seem sensitive.
whether you like him or not, Lil Dicky is very imaginative.
Yeah.
Okay? He's, you know, you might dislike him, but you can't take that away from him.
And like he seems kind. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like Lil Dicky's like backstabbing anyone.
No, he's a compassionate guy for sure.
Weak-willed too. Lil Dicky seems a little weak-willed. I had to get one more shot in there.
Weak-willied, actually, because, you know, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so this was a really interesting little research experiment we kind of did. It seems that, statistically, the most rappers are Libras. Most successful rappers. Libras, followed by Geminis, and then Aquarii. So if you are one of those signs, you have a lot of, first of all, competition, but you have a lot of proof of concept.
Yep.
If you really believe in this sort of system and you think that, you know,
Pseudoscience is something you could really put all your stock in.
put all your eggs in that basket. But I mean, if it helps you, honestly, even if it's that placebo effect, maybe it just, you know, encourages you.
Yeah.
Or if you're a Capricorn, maybe you think, I'm going to be the biggest Capricorn rapper, you know?
Yeah, Capricorn, like you said.
Yeah, the Capricorn.
And if you're out there and you know more than this for us, I want to know like the compatibilities. Who goes best together? And I want to see who did like, oh, those two did a feature. No wonder it snapped.
Right.
Or no wonder it was a flop.
Chemistry.
Yeah. Let us know some chemistry and let us know why our show is so good as a Sagittarian and a
Libra
and a Librarian.
Librarian.
And a Sagittarius.
Yeah. So, first of all, I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. But please leave down in the comments what sign you are, especially if you're an aspiring rapper. I'd like to know kind of what signs are vying right now. You know what I mean? And then, again, if you are an astrology expert, give us some more info. We'd like to do some follow-ups on this sort of thing. Maybe we get more. I'm really hooked on
This is going to be our new theme. We're going to do all astrological charts.
Right.
Everyone ever.
Thank you for watching, and please